Todd, there's a lot of familiarity both ways tonight. What do you expect that to add to an already important hockey game?
Well, hopefully we'll drive up the intensity. But you come into this building, that's usually what you get in this building anyways. But we're going to have to be ready to start this game and ready to play a hard game for 60 minutes.
Part of that familiarity is Scott Hartnell coming back. He plays a hard game anyway, but he seems like he's excited and amped up to play against his old man.
These are important games for guys that you spend a lot of time in one place, and you lay some roots down, and then in our business these things happen. But it's always neat to come back the first time, and it's a big game for him. Probably be a big game for guys on the other side. But I think when it's big for one guy on your team, it becomes important for everyone on your team.
Guys in Philly say they miss Hartnell's presence in the dressing room. Could you tell right away that he was a presence for your team?
Well, his experience and his personality, I think, are what really helps in the locker room, and then has a big influence with a young group.
You've talked so much about guys coming out of your lineup. What's it going to mean to have one coming back in Jack Johnson tonight?
Well, it's big for us. Getting a player like Jack back into our lineup, leadership and his physical presence and obviously his talent, things that will help our hockey team.
What was the biggest thing that you missed the last 3 games without him? Was it that physical presence on the back end?
There's lots of things you miss, not having Jack. But it is that the way that he plays that game, and big and heavy and down low, being able to shut down plays. And then his experience in leadership. I talked about it with Hartnell. And again, a young team. It's always good when you add those guys that have been through situations like we're going through right now. They can provide some, again, draw on the knowledge or their experience, and hopefully can help out our young players.
It's always obviously a big part of a game, but the first goal for you guys, how big of a difference would that be as opposed to chasing it as you've done so much here during this race?
You'd rather be ahead than behind.
Yeah.
And for us, it's we were doing the right things in Washington the other night. And a couple of it was a bad bounce early, and then we take the 5-on-3. We showed to me some quality, some resilience in coming back and staying with it and staying in the hockey game, because it would have been easy to go the other way.
Yeah.
And our penalty kill came up big, other than the goal. I thought they did a good job there, again, keeping it a game. And regardless of how it goes tonight, we're just going to face some adversity somewhere, whether it's they score the first goal or whether we get ahead and they score to tie it up. I don't know how this game's going to go, but at some point we're going to face some adversity. We just got to be ready to handle it.